It's your boy GoldenBoy. We got Junior. We got BigPapaGrump. They're upset. I'm not, because after Payback, guess who's leading the board? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Payback 2017. Our first pay-per-view of the season's in the books. And your boy, the GoldenBoy, is leading the board of doom. BigPapaGrump, Junior, you guys aren't too excited about this one, are you?
I always start out slow.
Yeah. And he finishes fast. Ayo! So anyway, quick rundown of the matches. Starting out the night, tag team match, Enzo and Big Cass versus the Club. Enzo and Cass pulls it off.
Then he had Miz TV with Finn Balor, and it looks like they may be setting up the Miz and Finn Balor as the next feud, although it looked like they were starting with Bray, but we'll find out soon.
Starting out the main card, you got KO versus Y2J rematch of WrestleMania 33 for the United States title, and Kevin Owens taps out. Y2J, your new United States champion, coming over to SmackDown Live to face his old foe, Kevin Owens.
Then you have the Cruiserweight Championship between Neville and Austin Aries, which ended in Neville getting DQ'd and Aries winning, but not the championship.
Next, you had the match for the Raw Tag Team Championships between the Hardys and Cesaro, which the Hardys won, and then shenanigans at the end from Cesaro where they beat the hell out of him. And there was a missing tooth.
A missing tooth, yes, and also the fact that Sheamus and Cesaro have finally taken up the fact that we've been using that name for ever since they've been tag teaming. So we're going to have a talk about that, Cesaro. So anyway,
royalty ducats.
Following the awesome heel turn by Cesaro and Sheamus, we had the match for the Raw Women's Championship between Bayley and Alexa Bliss, and we have a new Raw Women's Champion in Alexa Bliss. Congratulations, Miss Bliss, making history as they boldly stated that you are now the first woman to hold both the SmackDown and the Raw Women's title. Congratulations on the victory.
And I don't have to riot. After Alexa Bliss won the match, we come to the House of Horrors match, which included Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt, starting out in a blue house and ending in a red house, and Bray went to the arena. And then it was to be continued.
Up next, we get to Seth Rollins versus Samoa Joe. Seth Rollins wins with a kind of weird little roll-up thing at the end. No finishers determining the end of that match, which was kind of neat.
After Rollins with the quick pin following Samoa Joe, we have the continuation of the House of Horror match. Bray and Randy finally make it to the ring. And with a little of interference from the Singh brothers and Jinder Mahal attacking Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt hits Sister Abigail and ended up getting the 1-2-3 victory over Randy Orton, therefore winning his inaugural House of Horrors match. Congratulations, Mr. Wyatt.
And congratulations to Mr. Orton for finding the world's fastest Uber driver.
Which brings us to the main event of the evening, Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns, where Braun won, and Roman refused to go on the stretcher because he was going to be flipped off the stretcher. And then we had a little nice segment on Raw Talk where Braun decided to take his anger out on an ambulance door instead of flipping the ambulance and hit a pile of boxes.
And now for our favorite parts of the evening, I was a big fan of the Hardys Cesaro match. I thought it told a good story. I thought it was a lot of fun. I loved the heel turn at the end. The fact that they didn't take the straps off the Hardys yet was fine. And the fact that they're teasing but not jumping into the broken thing yet, I'm enjoying that they're slow playing that. So that way, if they decide not to, they can still not worry about it. But yeah, I enjoyed that match. I thought it was a lot of fun. To me, it was one of the best matches of the night.
I agree with you. I thought the tag match was absolutely great. My favorite part of that match was one of the most simplest moves a wrestler can do. But man, that's a Cesaro standing leg drop. That dude jumped 8 feet in the freaking air. He's probably still coming down, dropping all that weight on the Hardys. I love it every time Cesaro steps in the ring. He gives us something new. He gives us something awesome. He gives us something to, that kind of drops your jaw in. It's kind of amazing. I've been watching wrestling, over 20 years, and a freaking leg drop got me out of my seat tonight. So
it was impressive.
Kudos to Cesaro. Kudos.
I really enjoyed the Alexa Bliss versus Bayley match because, as I stated earlier, I was going to riot if Alexa Bliss lost. But I just thought that it was a really good match. I mean, Bayley always has good matches. Alexa Bliss usually has good matches. they looked really good, and they told a decent in-ring thing. Like Alexa Bliss had her moments where she threw a temper tantrum when she kicked out. It was just everything that they've done over the building their characters has shown, and there's a new champ. I kind of dig it.
And you dig the comeback of the Iron Man gear?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was enjoying that too.
We're all bigger Iron Man fans now because of you, Alexa. I hope you know that.
I did enjoy the fact that the two of them put on a surprisingly good show for a first match between the two in probably a couple of years. So they showed really. I thought they showed really tight chemistry, and it was a fun match to watch. I thought they put on a good show.
And you know, I think it bears worth repeating what they were saying on the commentator, and even what we said earlier, that Alexa is now the first woman on the division to hold both the SmackDown and Raw titles. I think a lot of people were kind of sensing that could go to Miss Charlotte Flair, but congratulations to Alexa. It's a big accomplishment. She's come huge strides since coming up from NXT. Clearly, she deserves it. She's putting on great matches, great mic work, great personality. Everything's clicking for her. So we're definitely happy to see her as Raw champion.
Yeah, I said it in a prior video, probably a couple prior videos. She is probably one of my favorite heels on the roster right now, and really enjoying the work she's doing.
I'll just give a quick little shout out. The House of Horrors match, I thought it was fun. It was a little different than what we're used to. One of my favorite parts was the whole entire main event with Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns. Just from the kickoff, Roman coming out, little pause on the entrance, coming out, looking beaten, looking worn down, the separated shoulder, the bruised ribs, everything like that. Just him battling from, being beat down by Strowman throughout the match, and him, just taking the fight to Braun, I thought was awesome. Just like they did at Fastlane, it was a very physical match, very brutal match. The offense looked great. Again, like Reigns always does, he fought hard. He's not one to get rolled over on, but Braun took it to him. It took 2 big power slams to do it. To get the 1-2-3 win over Roman's huge for Braun. So we'll see what happens with Braun going forward. Hopefully he gets that shot at Brock Lesnar, maybe Great Balls of Fire, maybe a little sooner than that, hopefully. But again, after the match with Strowman continuing the assault on Roman Reigns, I loved it. Those steel steps in the ribs looked absolutely vicious. Let's not play this let's talk what it is. Those steps are heavy as hell. All right, you could see even a guy like Strowman picking those things up. You can tell it's heavy. So him launching them on the ribs of Reigns was awesome. And then even just going to the back, Roman toughing it out, spitting out the blood. And then him fighting Braun off when he came through, running through the ambulance door in the backstage during the segment of Raw Talk was absolutely awesome. Strowman just missed his target there a little bit at the end. Roman still fought him off, slamming the ambulance doors on the back of Strowman. I absolutely loved it. Reigns is tough, looks like a badass. Strowman, he's a monster. He looks like a badass. I still look forward to see what's going to happen with these two going forward, especially once Roman gets healthy again.
So here are the standings after the first event of the Board of Doom Challenge. You have GoldenBoy, the Wife of Doom, and Uppercut with 5 points apiece. CJ Truth with 4 points. You have Big Shez and Junior, 3 points each. Big Papa Grump sporting a 2, and Little Doom Doom with 1. So there's your current standings. And
real quick, Big Papa Grump, can you just say who was in the lead again? Can you say that with a little oomph?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. It was
Uppercut!
No, not that one.
the Wife of Doom.
No. Give it a little oomph. Come
I'm
on, say it for me.
Pretty sure that I really need to do oomph with the Wife of Doom.
Boy.
All right, well, that was our quick little wrap-up of WWE Payback. I've been Big Papa Grump.
I've been Junior.
And I'm GoldenBoy, your current leader of the Board of Doom.
And we've been the Board of Doom. We'll see you next time.